Hey, what's up everybody? So this is a 2014 Mazda 6, and this is a Grand Touring trim. So I'll do a quick walk around. So this is the Grand Touring. So this is the highest trim that you could get, specifically for 2014 model year. So this is the Snowflake White, and it does come with the factory 19-inch wheels in a 225. And this is the front of the car. Very nice, sleek looking car. So these Mazda6s have been made up until 2023, which I believe is the last year that you can get these, and they were actually discontinued in 2023. But the body style has remained the same until then. So this is a 2014, and so those are the standard 19-inch rims, 19-inch wheels from the factory. It's a mid-size sedan. Very, very sleek Mazda, as most Mazdas have a very nice, sleek look to them. This one is no exception. There's the back of the car. So it does have the dual exhaust, and this does have the skyactiv technology. It is a 2.5 liter skyactiv Mazda 4-cylinder with a 6-speed automatic transmission. I know for these Mazda 6s, the 6-speed manual was also an option. And this one does have a deck lid spoiler. This is the factory deck lid. Very, very nice and sleek car. So we will open the door. So this does have a sunroof, moonroof. You can tilt it and you can fully open it. And so this does have so you can lock the door and push it again, so that's to lock, and you can actually unlock and lock with that. Pretty neat. So this is a Grand Touring, so it does come with the full leather interior. And I will pop the hood before we make it to the interior. So this is the hood pop right here. So you have the gas tank pop right there. You have the trunk, which will push that. And we have the hood right there. Pull that. Boom. And we'll check it out. Boom. Right there. So that is Mazda's 2.5 liter skyactiv. This one is paired to the 6-speed automatic transmission, and they use this engine specifically in the Mazda 6, the Mazda 3, the Mazda CX-5, and I think yeah, so this is the primary motor in most of the Mazda cars. Big 4-cylinder. I believe this one is rated at 184 horsepower and about 180 pounds of torque as well. And it uses a fuel-saving technology, which Mazda calls the skyactiv technology. So close that up. Once again, there's the front of the car, and we will check out what's inside. So with the Grand Touring, you get the factory Bose system, so Bose speakers all around, and you do get the memory seating. So you have your set. You have two different memory settings. You get power front seats, the passenger and also the driver. And there is the front seats right there. We'll open the back door, and nice leather interior in the back also. So you do have the armrest with the 2 cup holders in the middle. close that up for a third passenger in the back. And you also have cup holders in the doors right there, as well as the other side. And you do have seat back pockets on both seats. And you have the rear ventilation for the rear passengers. And you do have the latch seating if you have car seats. And you have 2 latch points. You got 3 headrests. And so we're gonna make our way onto the driver's seat. Ooh, okay, so this is the driver's side of the Mazda 6. So we'll go over some features. So right here you do have the garage door openers. You have 3 different settings. That's standard on the Grand Touring. You do have a little holder right there for some sunglasses. You have your sunroof, moonroof right there. And so let's go and start it up. So it is a push button start. So it is right here. Push the brake, push the start. There we go. So this is an older Mazda, so you do have the TomTom navigation system. It does come with Bluetooth, Bluetooth streaming, Bluetooth audio, Bluetooth calling, and then you do have the Sirius XM. And so for the front, you do have a dual zone climate control, so you have one for the passenger, one for the driver. You have heated seats for the passenger and for the driver, 3 different settings for the heated seats. Then we move our way to the steering wheel. So we do have a cruise control to your right, to your left. Bottom, you do have buttons for the answering phone calls and hanging up. And you do have audio controls for fast forward, reverse, of your music or whatnot, and volume control. And you do have an info button right here when you push it. You can change info settings there. And you do get a real handbrake in this. And this is your control right here, right in the center. So you can actually, you have a dial right here. So if you turn the dial, you can actually select, and that's how you select whatever it is you're looking for, such as settings and or music or stations. So your volume knob is up here, and I believe it was in 2016 when Mazda actually moved this volume knob down here next to the dial. So then everything was down here, but for this model year 2014, you actually have all your controls here minus your volume, so you still have to reach up here to change the volume, and or here on your steering wheel. So you do have 2 cup holders here. You can cover them up. And you do have a cup holder on the 2 front doors, so each door has a cup holder. You do have an armrest, and you have a nice cubby space here. So right here you have auxiliary, you have a USB port, and you have a power connection right there for formerly a cigarette lighter. Decent little storage. And you have a little cubby here, and then this is your glove box. It is not a soft closing, so you do have to help it down, otherwise it will slam down. I must admit the audio in here is pretty decent. As with most Mazdas, this Mazda is pretty loud. The interior is, the sound deadening isn't very good in most Mazdas, specifically these specific years. But it's not horrible. So let's go outside. And so this is the trunk. And trunk space is pretty generous. It is pretty large in there. You can fit many things in there. It's very deep. And you can fold the rear seat completely down. It is a 60-40 split. Nice good thunk there. And you do have the LED taillights. Do a walk around with the lights on. So you do have the HID headlights. And during the daytime, the 2014 Mazda 6 in Grand Touring, you do have an LED strip here. I just don't think you'll see it right now because the headlights are on. And you do have fog lights. Let's go see if we can turn those on. See if we can turn the headlights off. You can see the strip. Oh, it does have to be in drive to be able to see them, so you won't see them. But so we'll have the auto function right there for your headlights, so you never have to turn them on and off. You can leave them in the auto, and they'll turn on and off by themselves. Right here on the stock, there's a setting for the fog lights. So you can see there are fog lights. And that's a very nice, sleek car. And we can go and test out the moonroof sunroof. So your control is right here. So that's the full open right there. And we'll push it back this way, close it up. And if you push it, it tilts up. So pretty cool. Very, very nice car. And that is my review of this 2014 Mazda 6 Grand Touring. And this model does have the blind spot monitoring, which you can turn off. And what it does is it lets you know if there's a car next to you in your blind spot. It'll alert you right over here. And your sun visors, so got mirrors there. And that's it. Thanks for watching.